Hello and welcome to SBN Spotlight, our weekly series where we speak to the experts within Scottish Business Network to focus on one of three things each week, either a sector, a region, or an opportunity. This week, I was very lucky to sit down with Hudi, the founder of Business Network Albania, where we discussed some of the opportunities for the Scottish and Albanian diaspora to connect and work closer together. So, Hudi, thank you very much for joining us on SBN Spotlight. The first thing that I wanted to ask is all about Business Network Albania. You help to connect the Albanian business community with the Albanian diaspora. So, in your own words, what is the mission of Business Network Albania?
So first of all, thank you for inviting me to be part of the SBN Spotlight. I would start by the main mission or the core one because there are a lot of things that we're trying to achieve. But the main mission is to create real bridges between the Albanian local market and diaspora community. We have a lot of entrepreneurs from Albania in diaspora. We have more than 100,000 entrepreneurs worldwide, and a lot of professionals that they always been fragmented. So they never been part of something very big or something that have really value and have trust. This is what we're trying and we're working to do to make all Albanians to trust each other so they can start collaborating, they can start delivering projects in Albanian and regional market and worldwide market. And to be, I think, a community that we grow each other, not just sending money or receiving money. It's not about capital, everything. So it's about mentorship, it's about giving advices, know-hows, and everything.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point about the connections. It's not just about capital. You never know what experience you can get from someone in the diaspora who's gone out and sort of done it themselves. What was it that inspired you to sort of bring everybody together and actually start it as a group?
So, to be honest, when I moved in UK, it was very difficult to find the right people. First time, I met some Albanians. Of course, they were not ready to collab with me for different reasons because I was very new in the market and everything. And then I started to, I can say that, I met Russell. Be known with SBN. I love what SBN was doing. I tried to support maybe from the digital side and everything. So I understood how this diaspora business networks works. And then I thought that there are a lot of networks of other communities. Why not to have one for Albanians?
Why not?
Because there are a lot of professional associations or events or I don't know conferences, but it's not a proper network, business oriented, giving the right or I mean the real value to the members. So this is what inspired me. The SBN was one of them, and other networks in the global market. It was really tough in the beginning to start everything because Albania have different challenges from Scotland, from UK, from other countries. So we started to identify the problems, the challenges of our diaspora. So after that, we decided to find different models that had been succeed in the global market, like SBN and other business networks. And then we created a new way of how we can operate in Albania. And this is how we started. And right now we are more than 15 people in team.
Oh, brilliant!
Contributing in this mission. We have around 50 members for 3 months. We had the first launch event in Albania.
Nice.
In November with 140 entrepreneurs in our room. Yeah, it was incredible, and it gives us a really good energy. Like we felt that they found something valuable and meaningful for them, and this is what I think make us proud and continue the journey.
We know from running Scottish Business Network that there is a different perception of what the diaspora are, who they are, and what they do, and how they can help. Do you find the same thing in Albania? Do you think that there's a a misconception from people based in Albania on how the diaspora can help?
Yeah, because I think the misconception is people in Albania think that the diaspora is just for capital, it's just for funding. I mentioned before, like we should focus on creating meaningful conversations, trying to understand. I know a lot of mentors from Albania in the global market. They've been amazing. They created different journeys, different success companies. So we should focus not only getting money from the diaspora. So diaspora is not just sending money to Albania, but we need to understand what we can get from them in a long-term landscape. What we can get from them is know-how, experience, and connections. So yeah, it is. I think different diasporas have different misconceptions, but the diaspora of Albanians, we had a lot in US, UK, and Europe as well. And they've been part of different mindset.
Yeah, it's the mindset, isn't it?
Yeah. So the mindset, I think, it's connected where you move, where you migrate. So we have, for example, you know that in Kosovo they speak Albanian. So Albania and Kosovo speaks one language.
Yeah.
We are one blood. And for example, the diaspora of Kosovo migrated to Swiss, Austria, and Germany.
Oh wow!
Diaspora of Albanians in the early years of '91, they moved in Greece, Italy. So they've been in a country not in the same level with Swiss or Austria and Germany. So diaspora of Kosovo involved in a different way.
Oh, wow.
So they had a different mindset, and people cannot understand this. So it's all about the mindset. It's about where you move, how you raise your children, or how you raise yourself, your professional life. So yeah, there are a lot, but we are trying with our mission to deliver the right message to them, that we should see diaspora in a different perspective, different landscape, not only getting capital from them.
Yeah, I think that piece about mindset always sticks with me every time I speak to members of the Scottish diaspora who have built their career in the States, for example. They tend to just have a more positive outlook, and you're right, it's the environment that you migrate into. So can you tell us a bit about the entrepreneurial landscape in Albania?
We have a lot of talents. This is what I said to Steven as well. Like we have a lot of startup founders. It's a growing market. We are not San Francisco or Silicon Valley or whatever.
Nowhere else in the world is.
But we are trying to do a good work. Like we're trying to create something, and this is very important for me as chair of Business Network Albania, because when you try something, at least you learn something.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of talents. We have they are very creative. We have around 16,000 companies every new year.
Oh, wow.
So new companies, especially startups. We have a lot of tech startups that are creating in Albania, and they want to go global, but I think they didn't have the right connections. They didn't have the right network. They didn't have the right access to international market, and this was the main critical point for them. So now things are changing. Entrepreneurs in Albania are accessing different chamber of commerce worldwide networks, and they're using to understand that diaspora is the real power if you want to go global and if you want to scale your business because Albania is a very small market, Kosovo as well. Western Balkan is a very small region.
Yeah.
To create something, you cannot create a unicorn in Western Balkan. It's not possible. So if you want to go global, if you want to go in an international market, you need to find the right mentors, the right advisors, the right investors. And all Albanian entrepreneurs are used to understand that. And this is what makes me very happy, to be honest.
One of the things I wanted to ask is that both Scotland and Albania have a powerful, well-connected and proud global diaspora. Do you see that there's possibly an untapped opportunity for both of those groups to maybe work a bit closer together?
Yeah. I told Russell before some weeks that we have a lot of things in common together. Albania and Scotland, we are very eager to have tech startups to go global. We have around, I told you, we have a lot of startups. Scotland is a country that has grown a lot of startups in house. We have a lot of tourism, and both countries have the same mindset of how we can generate more. I think not only capital for the country, but also more tourists, more like PR as well. So more people are going to invest in these countries. And also, what is something in common as well is renewable energy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in Albania right now, it's a growing market that we have a lot of solar panels, wind.
Oh, wow.
So I think there is a corridor that can be used. I think with the know-how of Scotland, how they did succeed in some industries, and with the hardworking and talented people from Albania, ambitious one, I think there are a lot of opportunities that can be not only from the government but also from the private businesses, private companies as well.
Yeah, I think that's that. Because one of the things I wanted to ask you about, if you, it was just the sort of opportunities you thought that Albanian entrepreneurs or Scottish entrepreneurs should be thinking about. But that renewable energy piece is really exciting, because not only is there a massive demand for it, as you say, that there's a lot of opportunity and there's been a lot of investment to do it in Scotland. But in my previous role, I worked a lot in the engineering sector, and one of the big problems that they had was they don't have anybody with the skill set to do it, or they don't have enough. So that could be a sort of
same thing in Albania as well. So sometimes you have all the things, but you don't have the right people to do something, and sometimes you don't have the right advices how to do something.
Yeah, you don't have the right advice.
So I think there are a lot of things in common that we can share with each other, and I'll be happy. Russell will watch this video, so I'm happy to invite SBN that we can create something together. BNA and SBN can join forces in something that we can create something meaningful for all communities, for both communities. So we can share with other communities. We can share with other communities like how we can do something. Maybe can be a case study for others as well.
Yeah.
We can create a corridor that maybe can bring a lot of investors in Albania. Maybe can bring a different perspective in Scotland as well. So sharing things, creating new opportunities, I think it's always good. So.
Yeah, and again, if we're not going to do it, we can't wait for someone else to do it. So, my question to you would be, for the BNA and SBN members watching this, what's a piece of advice you would give them to grow their business in 2026?
I think I want to keep it very short. More collaboration.
Nice.
I want people. We have the conference in London, and what I said to everyone that will attend on 21st March, like, you need to have a lot of business cards. You need to say hi to everyone, because everyone in the room is nervous, like when they're doing network. So you need to feel this energy, and you need to go forward to say hi, what you do, how you can help somebody in the room. Only this way, I think we can create something meaningful and something really valuable, and you can build trust. What I see from SBN and BNA members, I can say that we have high-profile people in our communities. Uh, I can say like with a higher mindset as well.
Yeah.
I met a lot of Scottish entrepreneurs from SBN, and I know a lot of Albanian entrepreneurs from BNA. I think if they are in the same room, they can create something valuable for their businesses. So more collaboration, more support to each other, and this is how we can create something very valuable for both communities.
Brilliant. Excellent. Well, Hudi, thank you so much.
Thank you so
Loved
much.
it. Thank you very much to Hudi for sitting down with me, and thank you very much to all of you for watching. We release new episodes every Friday on SBN Family, or you can catch them on YouTube the following week. If you have any expertise or insights that you want to share, please get in touch. And if not, we will see you next week.